Hi, this is Alexander Marquez with another powerful video that's going to help you achieve the life you desire. And on this video, I want to start talking about success. What is the definition of success? Obviously, success for your life doesn't mean what I believe is success. Each individual, I believe, is going to determine what success means in their life. With that being said, we are able to examine certain trends and we are able to make conclusions as to what you are able to do in order to reach financial success. Not everything in life is about money, but my main focus is on examining how to acquire enough wealth to be able to do a lot of the goals and dreams that we have in life. So what are the areas that will allow you to have that lifestyle of the rich and successful? Well, there's a few areas that give everyday people the opportunity to join the ranks of the highly successful people of the world. And the first area that I want to cover is an area that I've been working at for a long time. And I'm talking about the network marketing industry. The network marketing industry has developed somewhat of a bad reputation with people that are pretty much, we have to be honest, ignorant when it comes to the topic of the network marketing industry. Because there are so many companies out there that have a proven track record that have been creating success stories for many years. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are very close-minded and all they think about is calling the industry, no matter what company it is, the first thing that comes to their mind is it's a pyramid scheme, it's some kind of scam. And although there are scams out there, this is really an ignorant view of the industry, because when you examine the structure of corporate America, it's practically the same structure where you have the main guy of the company or girl, the main lady, at the top of the company. And then you have all these different positions that kind of go down in this pyramid type of structure. And way at the bottom, you have all of your lower paid employees. So in essence, corporate America, if we're going to talk about pyramid schemes, corporate America sure looks like a horrible pyramid scheme. Especially when you consider that the top positions in each company, there's only a certain amount that you can aspire to. In the network marketing industry, everyone is on an equal playing field. So you're going to get results in direct proportion to the efforts that you put into it, and in direct proportion to the knowledge and the skills that you develop. So it is really a great industry. So if you want a fast and low cost way to achieve wealth, to achieve the lifestyle that the rich and famous have, then the network marketing industry is an excellent way to start. You just have to ask yourself, who am I going to believe? Am I going to believe my cousin or my neighbor or my coworker that tells me that something's a scam? When in reality, they're not achieving the lifestyle that I want. Am I going to listen? See, here's the point. Here's the bottom line. Am I going to listen to mediocre people that are not disciplining themselves to achieve their full potential? Or am I going to listen to the experts? Am I going to listen to the many authors, many successful authors that have praised the network marketing industry? I don't know about you, but the choice is quite simple. And the choice is you have to listen to the experts, the people that have actually achieved the life that you want. So that's one area where you can achieve success. The second area, of course, is it's a time-tested, proven strategy for creating wealth, and that is investing in real estate. So if that's an area that interests you, I definitely challenge you to go out there and acquire the knowledge and become an expert. That is the key right there. Is you can achieve anything, but you have to become an expert. You have to be willing to put in the work. So I'm not going to talk much about the real estate industry because it's not an industry that I have much expertise in, but I just want to make you aware that that's another area where you can achieve big things if you discipline yourself. The next area, of course, is you can invest in stocks. That's all. Stocks are a great way that the wealthy people of the world have long known about. And that is another area where there's risk involved. So I definitely recommend that you educate yourself before you start investing in stocks. But that's another terrific area where the people that are stuck in the rat race, they never consider that they can get involved with. So that's another area that you definitely want to focus on. And the thing is that there's a few habits that we need to fix if we want to reach a new level of success. And one of the habits that we need to change is the way we see money. You see, the way ordinary people see money is there's a connection in their mind with money and spending. So when they come up with money, they automatically think about spending. And this is a mindset that we have to tweak if we want to reach a new level of success. We need to stop thinking about money just as something to spend on instant gratification. Sure, the masses are thinking about coming up with the money so they can buy that new television set, so they can buy that brand new car. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but when you only think about money when you think about money and you only think about spending, you're limiting yourself, because the tweak has to be made. And instead of just seeing money as something to spend, it's important to start seeing it as a tool for investing. When you switch from spending to investing, when you just make that paradigm shift, you're going to start seeing bigger and more powerful results in your life. The next aspect is, which is a mistake that a lot of people make, is that they develop a certain level of success. So this level of success gives them a certain lifestyle. The problem is that as they start to become, let's say, better at their jobs, and as they start to get more income coming in, or maybe they get a second job to have more money, so they start having more money. But the problem is that their expenses, so that their money and expenses start off right here, and then they start making more money, but instead of keeping their expenses the same and saving that money or investing it, they start to increase their lifestyle in direct proportion to the money they're making. So the money and expenses continue to rise at the same level, and this is what keeps most people in this rat race, which they cannot escape from. So the key is to, as you increase your income, you maintain your expenses at the same level, so you can use the additional income for the purposes of investing and producing more wealth. So that is essential to understand. And the third point is that you want to also switch from this mindset of wanting to acquire things. Like I said before, yes, having that car is nice. Yes, having that television set is nice. But when you think about how wealthy people think, they're not thinking about using their money to buy things that lower in value. That's why they're usually investing in stocks and real estate, because they are focused on acquiring assets and not things. That is, a key difference between the poor people and the middle class and the wealthy people, is that the wealthy obsessively focus on acquiring assets, while the poor and middle class are always thinking just about acquiring things that are not going to increase in value. So focus on asset acquisition, and you will be on your way to join the top percentages of the successful people of the world. And I want to leave you with one final important point, because a lot of people might be thinking, well, all this sounds great. All this sounds great, but I'm a little bit afraid of risk. You know, maybe in the past I've taken risks that did not result in the in the success I wanted. So I'm afraid of the risk, therefore I won't take action. This is definitely a wrong way to see things. There is one proven formula to minimize and practically eliminate risk, and that is to acquire knowledge. Knowledge is the great neutralizer. Knowledge is the great eliminator of risk, because you have to become a master at the things that you want to focus on. So if you want to get into real estate, you must master, you must become an expert. And then when you take action, you're not taking blind action, you're taking special action based on specialized knowledge. That's the key component right there. It just can't be knowledge. It needs to be specialized knowledge. That is the secret of the rich and successful, is they get into the habit of acquiring specialized knowledge. So find out what you want to invest in, find out what you want to focus on, and then go out there and search the knowledge, the specialized knowledge. I mean, in the past, I would have accepted your excuse of I don't have the knowledge. But we live in the information age where knowledge is in your hands. The knowledge of the world is in your little device, your little mobile device, or your computer or whatever. But we have access to information. There's no excuse to fail nowadays because we have access to information. We just have to stop being lazy, and we have to discipline ourselves to acquire that knowledge. So I hope this was helpful. My name is Alexander Marquez. I want to challenge you to visit my blog at alexandermarquez.net. If you're watching this on YouTube, click on the links that are below this video. The first one takes you to my blog. The second one takes you to my free newsletter and ebooks, which are going to show you how to design the life you want. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.